Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back. So we've got an unboxing today. But before we get to that, I've got a really cool story to tell you guys. Figure I'd get it over with quick. So I'm out shooting the pellet guns this afternoon. More specific, my 2240. Finally got to blow some rounds out of her. And emptied out a bottle. So I put the bottle down on the hood of my car. Not even giving it another thought, right? So anyway, so we go out and we went to North Bay, obviously. And we get to Lefebvre Sport and Hobby. We get out of the car, we go in, but when we come back out, we notice the CO2 bottle is on the car, exactly where I left it. Now, I don't exactly drive slow most of the time, you know, especially on the highway, but even driving around town, driving even on my own roads, I mean, we got bumps and stuff, and you think it would have gotten knocked off or, you know, during turning corners or something, but especially in highway speed, just even having it resting on the hood up by the windshield, that part of the hood, right? And it was actually still there, so I was like, that is so cool. But anyways, so on to the fun. So we went into Lefebvre's, and I also had to go to Canadian Tire as well. You'll hear about that in a second. And they have this SIG MCX Advanced Sport pellet rifle, which is kind of like a semi-automatic. As fast as you can pull the trigger, you can dump 30 rounds out of this sucker of pellets. No BBs, but pellets. And so I thought, well, alright. And it was actually priced at $224.99. So that was actually a really good deal. So before we unbox this, let me show you what else I got. I picked up some of these gopher targets. Now these are made out of, well, they say it's like a wood, I guess, of some sort. But anyways, you push it in the ground and you start sniping groundhogs. Good for practicing for the real thing. So you've got your target here, kill zone, and you get a pack of 6 of these. Normally they're like 15 bucks, and they had them on for 10 bucks. Apparently not a stocked item anymore, but if I do like these and they work well, then they'll order me more as I need them, and however many I need. Anyways, I figure it's worth a shot to try, and they do say on here, rifle, pistol, rimfire, and air gun. And so I talked to the guy and says, well, what about non-PAL air guns? Should be fine. We're going to find out. So that's pretty sick. So those are kind of neat. Pack of 6 for like 10 bucks. So at Canadian Tire, we had to get some power for this thing, because this runs on CO2 gas on 90 gram bottles. And Lefebvre's didn't have any in stock, but Canadian Tire carries this stuff all the time. So at least I got a local place to buy this stuff for like $21.48 or some stupid price like that per pack. So we got 2 packs of this stuff. And 1,250 rounds of pointed 177 pellets, because that's what this thing uses. And that was $26.99. I need a cheaper source for pellets though. But still pretty good for 1,200 rounds. So let's get this box open and check this gun out. Now you can get this apparently in a couple ways. I was actually looking at Air Gun Source, and they sell this same gun for $300 and some odd with a red dot sight. This one only comes with iron sights, but Lefebvre's apparently is getting out of carrying replica firearms, and so they discounted the price on this thing. And I figured, well, for that price, how do you say no? So they give you this little tool, which there's instructions about. The pointy part is actually for loading your pellets in to the rail. You can get spare clips, which I've talked to Air Gun Source, and he should be getting some in. And apparently each replacement clip comes with 3 rails. This is a heavy gun too. Like, this thing is an authentic SIG Sauer, but in, you know, air-powered version. And so you got flip-up front sights. These things are like all heavy duty. Like, this thing is just metallized. Plastic on here is going to be this spot in here. So you can actually mount this front piece up front more, on the sides type of thing, you know, wherever you want, left or right-handed. I'm thinking I'm probably going to move this, because I want it about here, so I'm actually going to shift the position of that, because I kind of don't like it up that close. But even for us lefty shooters, you know, the button's in the perfect size. side to release the clip. And so there's a little hatch door here, and you just rotate the clip and you'll find this black areas. Now you can load pellets in the black area as well, but that's where the divider is, so you can pull the rail completely out to take it out and load it, because you're not going to load it with it being in the clip itself. So that's pretty neat design. I like that. It's cool. So if you preload, you know, like a bunch of these clips, you can just, you know, drop it out and pop a new one in, you know, boom, 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 keep going. Kind of curious how many rounds we're going to get per 90-gram bottle, but we also have a dual safety system. So you've got it on the left side of the gun as well as on the right. So you've got the safety. Locks the trigger. Now these things here, they don't do anything apparently, so that's cool. This little baton doesn't do anything, but you do have your button, of course, on the side for releasing your clip, which is quite cool. And this, yeah, this part's plastic, this is plastic, handle's plastic, grip is plastic. Now back here, you release your stock. That's where you're going to screw your bottle into, and then your bottle will fit right inside here, like so, and just locks into place, like that. So that's kind of cool. Not sure what the deal is with the hole drilled through there. Maybe I can put a sling or something on this thing. Kind of cool. Really long Picatinny. Now, part of this Picatinny rail is plastic up front here, right? And then the rest of it's all metal. Okay, so that's really cool. So if you wanted to keep the iron sights on the gun at all times, you can. You just flip them down, throw your scope on, and you're ready to rock and roll, you know. Boom, boom. And I like the like silencer, suppressor kind of look here. That's kind of really neat. Should be interesting too to see how loud this thing is, or quiet. But then flip up your sights and you're ready to aim and fire. So that's kind of awesome. I think the only thing we got to worry about actually doing here is probably windage. You do have a flip sight here, so you can go to peep sight. So you've got a regular peep sight system here, which is kind of cool. Or you flip it back over to the larger hole. Boom, boom, you know. And right now, well, it's pretty close to center. We'll have to see how well it does. Cocking mechanism is back here. So that's kind of neat. Not a bad looking gun. I can't wait to put some pellets in this sucker and get her going. It's a little windy today, so I probably won't fire it today, but I will definitely get to doing a video ASAP, okay? Because I am really curious myself to see how well this thing does. And of course you do get some you know, paperwork with this thing, like little instructions and stuff. You know, do not return this product to the store. You've got a warranty for a year on this thing, actually. At least that's from the store for sure. I'll read further, and they talk to you in here about how to load the mag and all that jazz, so that's kind of really cool. Now this is rated as up to 495 feet per second with a standard weight pellet, which is what I've got, and these are, I think these are like 7.4 grain. If you use hypervelocity rounds, it's just under 600 feet per second with hypervelocity rounds, which, you know, you don't have to worry about the whole PAL thing because you're just using light pellets, that's all. So, now, what did we do with that little tool? Oh, there it is. We'll put the little tool back where it belongs here. But, yeah, so that's the gun, guys. I don't know if they have a regular price under this sticker or not. They might have, because I'm kind of curious what their regular price would have been on this thing. Maybe we can find out. Or maybe not. So, but yeah, their price was $224.99. So, but they did tell me they've lowered the price because they're getting out of replica firearms there. But, you know, they'll still honor the warranty, no problem, because they are a SIG dealer regardless for real firearms. So, no problem getting the warranty honored if anything happens. So that's good. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. In the meantime, I'm going to read through the manual myself and get the clip at least loaded and ready to go. And I'll have a bottle set up for when we're ready to ignite it and start blasting away some targets. I'll have to see about getting maybe some pop cans and paper targets set up. We'll check and see, you know, for accuracy on an actual target. And we'll see if it actually has enough knockdown power to deal with my steel trap that I have, because I have that trap with the animals on it that resets. I don't think there should be too much of a problem depending on the range. They do have a picture on the back of the box where they have a resetting type target here with the, you know, with the guys, you know, and then the center, so you get like 2 guys in the center. So you can buy that target. I've seen these online. I actually want to get the zombie one and one like this, and then I can actually stack them, which would be really fun. And then lock them all together, and that'd be a real hoot. But yeah, so that's what we got here. So that's uses 88 or 90 gram CO2 bottles, and which you can pick those up like as far as Canada goes. Canadian Tire carries the bottles. Canadian Tire carries ammo, of course, like, you know, everybody else does, you know, as far as pellets go. But yeah, definitely a worthwhile buy so far. I'm really liking it. I like the build quality on it. It seems like a really super solid gun. You know, test of time always tells, of course. And kind of curious at how fast I can squeeze off an entire 30 round clip, because that's going to be really cool. But anyhow, so that's the score for the gun stuff today. And I got an RC score, so keep your eyes out for that video too. So in the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.